everyone, welcome to day 1 of Mrs. Lamprin's math group. I have decided to make these videos to make your learning a little bit easier. These are all review skills and they're all similar to ones that we've been working on in class. So the first thing I wanted to tell you is why I made them. I made these videos so that I walk you through problems that are almost identical to the ones that are in your packet. This way you can use whatever I do on my whiteboard to set you up for success on your packets in Google Classroom. So with that said, let's begin. Here is our first problem. Julian read 13 books last week. He read 3 times as many books this week. He also read 11 graphic novels. How many books did he read in all? So we need to set this up, but we need to use something that we've been working on. So when we do word problems, we always use the RDW model. You read it, you draw it, and you write it. So the first thing you've done is we've read it. Now you need to draw it. Remember that drawing it does not mean that you have to draw a picture. However, I highly recommend that you do, but you don't have to. Draw it can also mean coming up with an equation. I will be drawing it. You don't have to do it the way that I do it, but this is just to help you be successful. Okay, so here we go. I'm going to put my board up. All right. So the first thing we have to do when we read a word problem is pull out what we know. So we know that last week he read 13 books. So I'm going to put an L for last week. And I'm going to draw a rectangle. This is going to be our bar model. So here's my bar for last week. And I'm going to write 13 in it. This is our known. We know that he read 13 books. We don't know what this week is. What they did give us for information is that it's 3 times as many as last week. So we are going to draw 3 boxes to show 3 times. Great. So each one of these boxes is going to represent 13. However, I'm not quite done yet. I still have to represent the graphic novels. So it told us that he also read 11 graphic novels. So I'm just going to put a plus 11 because that's going to be our last step. Now, there's 2 ways that we can solve this. We can choose to do this week's and do 13 times 3 and then add on this 13, but that seems a little silly because they're all the same number. They're all worth 13. So what I'm going to choose to do is do 13 times 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? That will tell me the total of last week and this week, and then I'll add on this 11. So here we go. I have 13, and I'm going to multiply by 4. Again, that 4 is coming from 1, 2, 3, 4 boxes. Okay? Worth 13. 4 times 3 is 12. 4 times 10 is 40. Add it together, 12 and 40 is 52. So between last week and this week, he read 52 books. Now I need to add on my graphic novels. So 52 plus 11. So this will become 63. Altogether, he read 63 books. So we've read it, we've drawn it, and now we need to write it. Okay, so we need to make a complete sentence. So let's go back to our question just to make sure we have it right. So the part that we're trying to solve is down here. It says, how many books did he read in all? So we need to turn that into a sentence. We're going to write, Julian read 63 books in all. Okay, remember it's important to put it into a sentence because sometimes when we go to do this step, it makes us realize that something might have been wrong and we were calculating the wrong numbers. Okay, so we've done it all. Now let's look at problem number 2. Problem number 2 says, Lucy measured 16 inches of rain this month. It rained 3 times that much last month. How many inches of rain did Lucy measure altogether? Okay, so again, we need to draw our model. So I'm just going to erase this. Fantastic. Okay, so we've read it. Now we need to draw it. Okay, so the first thing we need to record is what she measured this week. So this week, it said that she measured 16 inches of rain. So my known in this is going to be 16 inches. Okay? Last week, it was 3 times as many. So again, we're going to draw 3 boxes. This is our unknown, because we don't know exactly how much this equals. So, now, how many boxes of 16 do you see? There are 4. So I'm going to do 16 times 4, because they want to know all together. Okay, here we go. 4 times 6 is 24. 4 times 10 is 40. Add it together, and I get 64. So this 64 is 64 inches, is what she measured. But we're not done because we have to do the write it. We've read it, we've drawn it, and now we need to write it. So, Lucy measured 64 inches of rain all together. Fantastic. We've read it, we've drawn it, and now we've written it. Fabulous. So that is all that we have for our word problems for day 1. On your sheet, you're going to find on the front side 2 problems that are very similar to the ones that I just did. So make sure you're coming back to this video to double check that you know what's going on. The other thing is on the back side of your worksheet, it'll say write your own word problem. I'd like you to write a word problem that is similar to what we've done. Something that you know times something else, like how many more times it is, equals, and you find the answer. Whatever you write, you have to solve. Okay, and then you have your facts to keep up on your math facts. If you have any questions, please reach out to me. I'm really excited. I'm sad that I'm not with you guys. I really miss you, and I really miss being in the classroom, and I hope that you're all staying safe. I look forward to hearing from you soon. Have a great time. Love you all. Bye.